Today I want to talk to you about something which is very, very important in relation to how you can develop empathy and a sense of helpfulness for other people. About you developing empathy for yourself, you developing a sense of self-care and appreciation for what you are and what you can do. Being a little bit sort of less critical of yourself, not talking about success and failure, not talking about the things that you could have done better all the time. I was talking about not setting aims as objectives, because that to me is setting yourself up to either succeed or fail. So you're setting a false arbitrary line in the middle which says you were good or you were bad. And I don't think you need to do that, because all you can ever do is do your best. Don't be one of those people that beats themselves up constantly about the fact that they didn't quite achieve something. Appreciate the fact that you make the effort. Appreciate the fact that you achieve a certain level, because then you can go on from there and you can build on that. But that's about giving yourself a break. You can say, I tried as best as I could in the circumstances, and this is what I achieved. So if you like, look at this as though it's like a lump of success, a box of success, but it's something to build on. Because what people call failures are actually opportunities to learn. And that's not some sort of throwaway stupid cliche like you hear other people saying, hey, failure is an opportunity to learn. I'm telling you that as a fact. It is an opportunity to learn, because you can't make it happen. You can't say, I want things to be different, because you can't change anything. Don't keep saying to yourself, I could have done better. It may very well be that you could have done better, but you don't want to thrash yourself with that. You want to use that as a box of stuff, as a box of learning for you to stand on so that you can get to the next level. Then you need to apply that empathy to other people. You need to take that the next step forward then and say, okay, I'm sort of gentle on myself. I need to consider that most people are trying to get through the day. Most of us are out there thinking to ourselves, how am I going to sort this out? How am I going to sort that out? And it's not easy on occasions. It can be quite difficult. So all I want you to do then is this simple thing about, am I empathetic to myself? Do I give myself self-care? Do I think that I'm okay? And once you've done that, you can then turn that towards other people. Because we're British, darling, right? I mean, this doesn't only apply to British people, but because we're British, we turn around and say that self-care is arrogant, self-indulgent, I don't know, unsympathetic in some way. Because that's what we're taught from when we're little, is the fact we should be thinking about ourselves critically, or alternatively, we should be only thinking about ourselves in a way which can cause improvement, make things happen, go from here, go forward, move on. Well, life is not necessarily like that. When you get to be an adult, right, you then got the situation where you have to sort of take things a lot of the time as they are, because you can't change those things. But if you concentrate on the things that you can change in you, you can then be in a better position to be helpful, to be kind, to be empathetic, and to be useful to others. I used to be very critical of myself, and therefore I thought I had the right to be critical of other people. I don't think like that anymore, because I know that I try as best as I can. I know that I'm not always going to succeed, inverted commas. I know that the same applies to you and you and you and you. And then you've got the opportunity to apply that to other people. Give it a go. It works for me. I only ever talk about stuff that works for me. Take care out there. Speak to you again soon. Bye.